Hi everybody. I finally had the nerve to watch some of my videos and I look like such a sad sack. I decided I'd cheer up a little bit. I've also had some people asking me a couple of things through my emails about myself. I've worked all my life. I worked as a beautician, a bookkeeper, worked at a chicken factory in Wisconsin for one summer when me and my first husband were back there. Then I owned and operated a small hole-in-the-wall bar outside a military base for 38 years. It's a long time, and I worked in it 29 of those 38 years, and that's where I got a lot of insight on human nature. Believe me, a lot of insight. And I have... after that, I've done massage therapy for 30 years, and I'm still doing it, and I absolutely love doing it. I get high doing it. It's my self-actualization. And I've got 3 children, 8 grandchildren, 4 great-grandchildren, and 1 on the way. So, anyway, I've had a beautiful life, and reading these cards are fun, and I need to start acting like it's fun instead of being such a Debbie Downer. So hopefully I can be better about this. So I'm just going to read really quick today on some of the children of Trump. And they're not children. They're all in their 40s heading toward 50, and by the time I was 25, I already had an 8-year-old. I didn't think that I was a child, ever. I thought of myself as an adult by then and was responsible for all my decisions, so it's silly to go around calling these people children when they're not children. But anyway, let's get on them, and it's just going to be a short reading, and it's going to be on whether they're going to get subpoenaed, are indicted, and how are they going to get to them if they do? From what I understand, they've been trying to get to Jared Kushner for over 3 or 4 months with some indictments from the New York court, and the Secret Service won't let him in. So if it ends up being Mueller that does this, is he going to get special entrance in to serve these people, or what's going on? So I was meditating yesterday morning, and I woke up just cracking up. Well, woke up sounds like I wasn't really asleep, but when I came out of it, all of a sudden I had this flash about them bringing in the FBI to the State of the Union where all these children were going to be, and just walking up and serving them. And I thought, well, that would be pretty cool. I'm sure it would never happen. So anyway, I was having a good laugh out of that. But who knows? I'm curious about how nobody's ever asked that on any of these programs I watch on TV. But anyway, let's see what's going on. Roughing up here. Just do it. Doesn't make any difference. It's just a tool. So let's see. What's been going on with Jarrett recently? Well, he is afraid of Mueller. I don't know how afraid he is, because I really think that he feels superiority over it. I think that's what Mueller's upside down for his come across. But that is Mueller. He's right. He is definitely on him. Jarrett himself isn't too worried about it doesn't look like. I might have turned these cards around. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I turned them. Sorry about that. Okay, so there's Mueller. He has definitely been looking into it deep. And the present, we have temperance. So I don't know what that means, unless it's going to be a while, not to get in a hurry. It's like saying, wait and don't get anxious, don't get carried away here. Just take a breath and wait this out. Whoa. challenge for this is once this stuff comes out, it's gonna destroy him. It's not gonna kill him, but it's definitely gonna totally destroy him and change his whole life. Change his whole life. And it is coming out. Here's Mueller. Here's patience for us. And here's total change. And that's not good change. That's the death card. And here we have the Empress in the future. And so many times in my past readings, that's been Ivanka. So is he going to give Ivanka up? Is that what's going on there? I don't know. Maybe we'll get a clarifier for it if I have time. We have to go hurry for this. So yes, he is in trouble, deep, deep trouble. Being watched. We're supposed to take a deep breath and not get in a hurry about this, but it'd sure be nice if it came out tomorrow. And when it does come out, it's going to totally destroy him. And it looks like things, well, that's his wife. Going to destroy her too if she's in there. So, and the next one let's do Don Jr. The Lovers. I was going to grab a different deck for this one, but we've got the Lovers. So he's felt pretty secure and been in pretty tight with his dad and everything. It's like a more kind of involved in his new, or kind of new relationship. Not really thinking about this so much. But here he is, and that's not upside down by accident. I mean, because I turned the cards, that's upside down. He's walking away. So I don't know what that would entail, walking away. If it was Donald Trump, I'd think they'd made him a deal, and if he went out the back door, he wouldn't go to jail for treason. But maybe that's the same kind of deal they're going to give to Don Jr. If he talks, he can get out of there. And then we've got the Four of Wands upside down. A lot of times this is a family card, but this is an upside down, and I was going to read about 4 of them, and I'm thinking because that's upside down, it means they're all going to be falling apart from each other. Probably who can open up their mouth and tell on the other one the quickest if they can get a deal. But definitely there. And he'll definitely be leaving somewhere, to somewhere. He won't be in the White House very long when this stuff comes out. And also, that's the King of Pentacles. Could be Donald Trump. Maybe he'll be leaving too when this stuff comes out. So I was going to change decks for this one. I'm just going to keep the same one since I'm going and just go right across on all these. The next one is Ivanka. Whoa, 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 whoa. She's already realized that her whole tower's coming down. Her world is coming down, and she knows it. And she's trying to be normal and stuff and hide her depression, but it's not working because she knows her tower's coming down already. She knows it's a done deal. She may know a little bit more than even the boys about this, since she's always been so close to her dad. And here she is right here with her dad. Right now, she's being strong and acting strong and thinking that if this all push comes to shove on this, that she's just going to hold strong. So that's what she's thinking. But here's the light being shined on her business and what she's had to do with this. And that's a challenge, because when all this stuff comes out, she's probably not going to be able to hold strong because her whole world's coming down. And this light is going to be shined on her father. The wealthy, goal-loving king. And so now let's do the little brother. Nobody ever hears that much about Eric. He just kind of gets lost in the backflash of everything. Oh my God, he might come out of this better than anybody, or maybe he's thinking he is. I don't know. I was watching one reader about a month ago, and they said he was the first one to start talking, so maybe he's the one's maybe he's thinking he's gonna come out on top because he got the star card. And in the present, if he's not, he's getting an offer from somebody. I wonder if that's Miller. I wonder if he's already made offers or talking to him about offers. And it is something to do with Russia. He's getting offered to rat his dad out. And boy, does he know some secrets. I was surprised to see that. He does know some secrets. So I don't see anything rushing for indictments. This is upside down, this family card. But they're not going either way towards these other cards. They're just going down. So it looks like the whole family's going down. But that could be indictments and before too long. But they're coming. It's telling us to just wait. And it's kind of interesting. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I really enjoyed it. Anybody wants to get a hold of me, they can do my email, which is lynntarotreadings@gmail.com. If you'd like a reading, you can email me there, and I'll set you up with a reading. I've also been reading cards. I don't know if I mentioned, well, I mentioned it on my website if you go back to the information on it, for 40 years, and I've always read independently, one-on-one, before I started doing this. So anyway, thank you all. Thank you for everything. Everybody's been so kind. Thank you so much.